Good YouTube. Welcome back. Dub Digital here, bringing you the latest on macro trends, cryptocurrency news. Zero Hedge, dated July 8th. United States sinks after warning 36,000 jobs at risk. United Airlines Holdings has indicated it might be forced to lay off 36,000 workers, or 45% of its workforce, as passenger demand is expected to remain weak in the back half of the year. Well, yeah, no one's flying because of the corona pandemic. Whatever, right? I mean, no one's flying. A company who sells flying cannot make money when no one's flying. It's a supply shock. It really is not a demand thing. People can't fly if they wanted to because they might get killed. According to United States, 36,000 workers, or 45% of the U.S. positions, may be impacted or laid off by October 1st. Although 3,700 have already taken an early out option, the potential losses affect 15,000 flight attendants, 11,000 airport staffers, and 5,500 maintenance positions, and 2,250 pilots, the company told reporters on a conference call reported by Yahoo Finance. Alright, so they gave us some cool graphics here. I'm going to zoom in really quick for y'all here. This is a snapshot of the S&P 500. If you're not familiar with the S&P 500, it's a collection of companies that more or less represent different sectors and or companies in the American economy. And this looks like it's on a year scale, not a log scale, a year scale. So from December to July 2020, I'm not even quite sure the scope of this, but it shows you the general trend of the line. It's like really down, right? Now this would look really bad to you if you didn't know what caused this, right? So around February, I believe, insiders start getting a whiff of, huge oil movements. And really down here, around March 16th to the 20th, this is where oil dipped into the negative, went to negative 40, right? Oil going to negative 40 has never happened before in history, okay? Also, in tandem with this, we had the corona outbreak and pandemic really starting to grip hold of people because, in theory, the coronavirus really started to kick in, October, November, December, January. How do I know that? Because I actually flew to Kirkland, Washington when it was happening. So around this time frame, corona was relevant, but a lot of people were like, it's nothing. It's nothing. Well, around February, March time frame, people started getting the hint that it wasn't just nothing, and in tandem with that, oil dropped and did something that's never been done before in a very rude fashion. Okay, so airlines fell off a cliff, got demolished, man. They're done. Fiend. Because no one's flying. Okay, and then right here in May and April, I forget where the stimulus checks hit, but it was somewhere around here. And we see an uptick in S&P 500 airline stock price. Well, it's not because United's doing better. It's because people have more money to invest. It's like if you had more money just sitting around that you didn't need, you might gamble on it, right? Same thing. There's probably a bunch of Robinhood traders sitting at home who are bored, they think discounted stocks, right? But they're not aware of macro trends, right? I mean, this has been a 30-year bull run in stocks. The probability of the trend going the reverse way, going down, is more likely than it going up. So they're buying into a market that could potentially fall off a cliff here. All right, let's zoom back out. Hopefully, guys, you can see it still. All right. The Trump administration set aside $25 billion in coronavirus stimulus for airlines via the CARES Act. United Airlines received about a fifth of that. Yet, it's providing that it's not enough, as the downturn in travel and tourism could last several years. Whoa, several years. Yeah, I don't know if they're expecting the coronavirus to last that long, but they might be expecting people's confidence in airlines and mass travel to come back in several years, and that's wild. Because their reputation's been tarnished, not any fault of their own, but it's just the nature of the environment right now. United Airlines executive said on Wednesday the virus pandemic is the worst crisis to hit the airline industry and the United Airlines, adding that we can't count on additional government support to survive. Well, good. Whoever this guy is, he deserves a raise, because every other company out there is saying we need help. We've never run a business before. We can keep all the profit but not take any of our losses. This person, the guy, woman, whoever it is, understands accountability. I like that VP right there. United is burning upwards of 40 million a day, despite a schedule that has been cut by 20% of normal capacity. So they're already on the skeleton crew and they're still burning 40 million a day. This is not financial advice. This is my thoughts, personal thoughts, financial thoughts. Do whatever you want. That's your risk. But United look like it's gonna tank. They look like they might go out of business. United Airlines projected furlough members are a gut punch. We represent 50,000 workers that might be furloughed over 19 airlines. I don't know. I mean, this isn't exactly an industry that could just be taken over by AI. I mean, this is a physically demanding industry. You got to stand in the aisle. You got to stand at the desk and keep people from going through the door. I mean, maybe you could do some automated gate thing, but I just can't see how an industry can absorb 50,000 workers furloughed. 36,000 jobs cut, burning through 40 million. This is one company burning through $40 million a day on skeleton crew. It sounds like a dead dog to me. But hey, if it barks, I don't know. What is it? What do they say? If the boot fits, wear it. If it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, probably is a duck. So I'm Dub Digital, bringing you the macroeconomic trends, the news you really need to understand and hear, and cryptocurrency news on the daily. I'm all over this stuff, man. I'm all over, so you don't gotta be. Peace.